Insane body transformation, a huge business empire, shares in a superb club from Hollywood, and much more. You have no idea what an amazing life Mesut Ozil has been living since his retirement from professional football. Today you will find out all the most interesting details of it. Here we go!
You are now in the presence of a...
Over the course of his 17-year career span, Mesut Ozil represented Schalke 04, Werder Bremen, Real Madrid, Arsenal, Fenerbahçe, and Istanbul Başakşehir, and at the age of 34, he decided to hang up his boots. Football fans will forever remember the elegant German playmaker as well as his graceful playing style. Yet, Mesut's only drawback was his poor physique. Believe it or not, but it was this problem that Ozil began to fix once he left the big game. Now the assist king spends all day in the gym. Suddenly, for everyone, he built up mountains of muscle and stunned the football community with his transformation. It took only a year for Mesut to go from being a typical movie character who gets bullied at school to becoming super strong and taking revenge on his bullies. However, Ozil assures us that he plunged into weight training for no particular reason, without a specific goal. I don't have a special goal. I'm not waiting for a WWE offer. I'm really just doing that for myself, to stay fit. It makes a lot of fun. I have my own gym in my house and a personal trainer. Mesut told the Spanish newspaper Marca in an exclusive interview. Ozil's progress in the gym is definitely noteworthy, but this kind of news has been on the surface for quite a while, so we decided to dig deeper and figure out what else M10 is doing on his well-deserved rest. And now you will definitely be impressed. For Ozil, family always comes first. Back in 2018, Mesut married Amine Gulshay. Amine is a former Miss Turkey winner. In March 2020, the couple had their first child, daughter Ada. In September of the same year, Mesut and Amine introduced the world to their second baby girl, who was named Ella. Ozil frequently posts photos of his family on his Instagram page and seems to be really enjoying the comfort his closest people show him. The father does not even think about returning to the #1 game. I'm very proud of my career and all the big clubs I've played for. But the decision I made a year ago was considered very well and I knew exactly what I wanted. I enjoy life with my family in Istanbul to the fullest. It's a great pleasure. I can see both kids growing up and seeing them every day. I would have had opportunities to continue my career or even to come back one more time. Offers from Saudi Arabia or Qatar and other tournaments. But I didn't want to and I don't regret it, Ozil states. It's not hard to get Mesut's point. According to the reliable website Capology, the former German international earned 84 million euros during his playing career, which could be enough for him and his family for the rest of their lives. Still, these numbers won't tell you the full story. In football, there have always been plenty of performers who didn't think about their own future, spending money as if it were the last time they would ever see it, and almost immediately going bankrupt, not long after completing their careers. Luckily, it's not the case with Ozil. Both on the pitch and in life, the guy has always been a forward thinker, and that's why he's doing so well with his off-pitch income. Mesut's businesses are running smoothly and continuously. Ozil owns a large real estate portfolio and a multi-million-dollar business empire, which includes a chain of coffee shops, a sports training center in Düsseldorf, not to mention his own clothing brand, M10 Streetwear. Besides, Mesut still has a passion for video games. Everyone remembers the days when Ozil spent all his free time at Arsenal playing Fortnite? The Gunners' then head coach Unai Emery was very annoyed by the fact that Ozil was often enjoying his screen time late at night and came to training sleepy or even with some back injuries as a result. Turns out, you can't crush a person's true desire. Mesut is still a fan of gaming and even runs his own esports team, M10 Esports. 2 years ago, in an interview with The Telegraph, his agent Erkut Sagut suggested that Ozil would try to make his hobby a professional one. Mesut will go more into esports, play himself and maybe become an esports athlete. He owns a team, M10 Esports, and he has players. He has a gaming house in Germany. He has football like FIFA and Fortnite. He is really good, to be honest, at Fortnite, and I think one day I wouldn't be surprised if he's competing. So good claimed. That said, Ozil himself has something to add. There is some business stuff like real estate, and of course my hobbies like gaming, going almost every day to the gym, but one of my newest hobbies is riding horses. I enjoy that a lot, it really makes a lot of fun. Indeed, Mesut has recently been posting photos of himself with horses on social media. One of them has collected more than 1 million likes. And what about football? Has Nemo stepped out of action and no longer cares about the #1 game? Or maybe things are not that simple. After hanging up his boots, Ozil actually cooled down his interest in the main business of his life in just 1 year. But there is still one small aspect that keeps him coming back to it. Sometimes I still watch the games, especially Real Madrid, Arsenal or Fenerbahçe. On the phone, I'm of course still in touch with old teammates that have become friends over time. But when I'm not in the mood, I don't follow that much anymore, Mesut admits. Well, as we have already hinted, it's not that simple. According to rumors, Ozil has become part of 2 football projects of Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. The Mexican side Necaxa and the Welsh outfit Wrexham AFC. After Reynolds and McElhenney bought a minority stake in Necaxa, M10 joined a group of 5 celebrity members, who also decided to invest in a team from North America. As part of this investment, Mesut, along with NFL player Odell Beckham Jr., model Kate Upton, actress Eva Longoria, and MLB baseball player Justin Verlander also received a 5% stake in Wrexham. Therefore, Ozil seems to still be passionate about football, especially if we pay attention to his new comments. For example, Mesut recently called his former Germany teammate Antonio Rüdiger the best defender in the world. Antonio Rüdiger is playing a world-class season for Real Madrid. I mean, which defender has played a better season in Europe than him? And he was also the difference in the Man City games. He did not play the second leg last season from the beginning, and they lost 0-4. In this season's game at the Etihad, Haaland was always walking towards Not to avoid getting into any duels with Tony. That's all you need to know. And Haaland is definitely also world-class. But Tony's mentality is incredible. Look what has happened with Chelsea after he left. They are missing his mentality every day, Ozil thinks. And here we have his controversial opinion on the modern El Clasico. Nowadays, the focus is maybe more on games like Liverpool versus Manchester City or other Premier League games, but it's not so much anymore on Clasico. But that's not a fault of Real Madrid, as they are definitely one of the best teams in the world. Just Barca lost on power. Apart from that, Mesut made a rather ambiguous post on the social network X, in which he openly supported Tottenham in the clash against Manchester City. Ozil hoped that Spurs would take points from the citizens and help Arsenal in a Premier League title race, despite their historic rivalry. First time ever tonight, come on you Spurs! If Tottenham don't lose this game, I will never make fun of him again, I promise, Mesut wrote. But as we already know, Tottenham did not appreciate his flattery and lost 0-2 at home. Nevertheless, the 2010 World Cup champion with Germany's squad easily switches to other topics. For instance, he wished Jude Bellingham to win the Ballon d'Or. Bellingham's first half of the season was incredible and left everyone speechless. Last week he seemed to be a bit tired, but when he wins La Liga, the Champions League and the Euros, he could be a candidate for the d'Or. He is still so young, it's amazing. By the way, Ozil also revealed his favorites for Euro 2024. The English and French teams are incredible. Not just the starting 11, but their depth in the squad. These squads are just wow. But Euros and World Cup is always a lot about luck, and it's not like a whole season. One crossbar, one penalty shootout, or one referee decision can make the difference, and it's not possible to completely dominate every single game over 90 minutes. That's why there should also be chances to go to the final for teams like Spain, Portugal or Germany, notes Mesut a month before the tournament's kickoff. And yet, does Ozil himself think about returning to football? At least in a different role? It's time to find out. Apparently, Mesut Ozil feels fine in his football retirement. His net worth continues to grow. He's always close to his wonderful family, enjoys new hobbies. But maybe his initiative with Wrexham will soon motivate the German to take up the role of a head coach or top manager. Working as a coach or sporting director? You never know, but right now this is out of the question. I'm happy with how things are right now. I'm not bored yet. We will see how things are in a couple of years, Ozil concluded. Anyway, we wish the assist king the best of luck and thank him for showing us his magic on the pitch for so many years. Guys, please leave a like if you used to be a fan of Mesut Ozil and are happy to see how he's doing now. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your attention and bye-bye.